It's a beautiful bacon day, Cookie Crusaders. Today we're going to be talking about the Powerhouse Push team. This is going to be Schwartz running criticals with high damage resistance. We got Wildberry running attack with high damage resistance and critical resistance. We've got Espresso running damage resistance and high attack. And Vampire running high attack, attack speed, and cooldown. So what's happening here is that we've got stuns from both Wildberry and Schwartz. We've got Espresso dealing extra damage to any stun resistant cookies, such as any BTS setups. We've got Vampire and Insignia combination because that's a powerful setup. And we've got the BTS cookie on our back line, giving us an overall boost of healing and presence in the battle. Now the good thing is, the reason we don't have the damage resistance on Vampire is that we want that feather to kick so that we get as many bite activations as possible, so that their enemies fall before they can get too much healing from their BTS cookie. The Insignia itself acts as our secondary healer, so it almost acts like we have 2 tanks, 2 healers, 1 DPS unit, and 1 stealthy strike. And as you can see, we end up only losing completely Espresso, but our damage is pretty well blended between everybody. So no Legendaries needed. If you don't have Black Pearl, you don't have Seafarer, you don't have Frost Queen, this is probably the best team for you. That way you can get the magic candy up there for Vampire, for the Feather Revival. You can get the toppings set up so that you can be dealing the most amount of damage, as I found Critical does a lot of good damage with Schwartz. And then the Wildberry Searing combo is just to shove back as much damage as possible from the stacks that you get. Granted, if you want more defense, you can 100% go with almonds, or if you want more stuns, you can go with cooldowns. With Espresso, this is going to be about your best setup. You can do a critical setup too. Cooldowns are a risky setup because you throw off the casting time for the rest of the team, so it's more better to do either high attack or high critical plus attack. And Vampire attack is just the best way to go. You can run attack speed and cooldowns if you really want to try and game the overall activations, but honestly, dealing the most amount of damage within a single activation is really strong for Vampire. And of course, with the BTS cookie, you don't need any protection, you just need speed. That's your most focus that you need on the BTS cookie itself. So, let me know what you think of this team in the arena. If you want to run this and you don't have the Ancients or the Legendaries, this is probably going to be your best team that you can run. Hopefully you find it fun, as I definitely have been using it to climb some of the ladder and ranks, and I find it very interesting because it counters a pretty decent amount of good teams. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful day.